Let's now talk about the quality of opportunities. What I call quality of opportunities is that you have the direction, right? You have the direction. You know that there is only two directions, the upside direction, the rising one, and the downside direction, the falling one. So, and sometimes the price can move up to the upward with a long size. That is the displacement upward with a long size or a short amount of pip. So this one can be just let us say 10 pip, and this movement to the upside can be, let us say, 50 pips, right? 50 pips. So the quality of a direction is the fact that the one that moved to the upside by 50 pips has more quality, It's the same thing for the downside. You have the price that fall down to the downside and another price that fall down to the downside, but by 10 pips. The one of 10 pips fall down to the downside by 10 pips has low quality compared to the one that fell down by 50 pips to the downside. Okay, those are direction qualities, like the trade quality, the opportunity quality. So when you go, for example, at this level, um, when you go, for example, at this level on gold, you have, for example, this movement to the upside that gave you this Kijun that gave you 500,000 pips here, right? And this other Kijun that gave you 200,000 pips. But this last Kijun one gave you, for example, till we touch Tenkan, 124 pips. So you need to understand that the best quality was this Kijun. The best trade opportunity quality was this one that went long. Then the second one was also good. But the last one, this one was mostly too short and it was not that best quality, right? Because the market was starting to reverse a little bit. So you have great opportunity that are also linked to the number of setup that the price touched the Tenkan line. If you see a setup 1, 2, 3 in H4 or daily on Tenkan and Kijun, do not break even but hold the position. For example, if you let's take this case. If you see the setup Tenkan 1, first setup Tenkan, second setup Tenkan, right? Or third setup Tenkan, and you enter on those setups, don't break even this one because those are the fresh setups. You don't need to break even because anyway, those setup will come and break this this V breaker here, this high. Okay. So you don't need to break even them. Those are the fresh setup. So as long as H4 or daily V breaker is bullish, you see, as long as we had this V here that has been broken to the upside, so it is a bullish V breaker. This Tenkan 1, 2, 3 are so strong to the upside that you don't need to break even. Just place the enter and continue to the upside. Do not take reversal neither. Okay. Do not take any reversal. What I mean is that don't take this reversal to the downside because the trend is still up. Don't take the reversal like this to the downside, okay? Don't take those reversal. Don't just keep buying the market because it can also exhaust you mentally when you start taking continuation and reversal. But when you will be strong mentally, you can take those reversal and you know that you need to take the full profit at Tenkan. If you take a reversal on the empty space here, take the full profit at Tenkan. But do not take for the moment. Because the H4 ticket cost is in full powerful fusion. Okay, that's it. So now, when the trade keep moving to the upside, it creates again setup 4, setup 5 here, and then you start seeing some. So now let's continue with the setup 4, 5. I got a small light issue. I think I will mesh the videos. So what I mean is that after uh, now I want to show you the quality of the opportunities. So we were saying that the greatest quality of opportunities are when the price touch Tenkan first time, second time, and third time. But from the fourth time, it is now a less quality trade. Okay. So why is it a less quality trade? Because look at this one. You have a first time, second time, third time, right? Touch. You see this fourth time touch of Tenkan here. So we had 1, 2, 3. The first time broke this high, the second time broke this high, and the third time broke this high. But the fourth time, the size, like the size of the movement, the number of people of the movement that the price moved to the upside was just 89 compared to the third time, which were more than 300 pips to the upside. So what does that signify to you? That signifies to you that the continuity to the upside is now weak because the movement to the upside is no more strong because we have reached the weak continuity number, which is 4. And the weak continuity number is a strong reversal number when the price touched Tenkan the fourth time. And the fifth time is also a strong reversal number. So when I write in the document that weak continuity and great reversal, it means that, right? The fourth time that the price will touch Tenkan and the fifth time will be almost a no continuity to the upside. Like this one will not go to the upside, but it will be a strong, very strong indication that the price is moving to the downside to touch Kijun. Um, um, yeah, that's what I mean. See the setup 4-5 in H4 or daily on Tenkan or Kijun. So go on break even, fly quickly. Okay, what I mean is that, right? If you are still buying this four touch of Tenkanie, right? If you are still buying this touch number 4 on Tenkanie, what you must do is that you must buy at this level, place a stop loss, but as soon as the price move to the upside, right, go on break even, drag your stop loss to break even because you are in a weak continuity. You are not even sure that the price will go up and break the V breaker, this V breaker, because the number 4 is already a weak continuity. So go on break even. Don't expect too much from the price to do anything. Don't expect a large take what? Take profit. Uh, so, but at this moment, when the price moves to upside, it is the best moment for you to start looking for a reversal. Let's look on 1 hour, for example. If we could have spot a reversal there. I hope it's not that far away behind. Okay, you see, you could have spot a reversal at this level on SSB, right? On SSB. That is a little bit what I'm trying to talk about. So you even though you bought this 4 touch of Tenkan in daily, you are aware that it is the 4 touch and then the price will not go further up the SSB in 1 hour when you do the TS2. So you can start selling this SSB to the downside. Um, and you can even see that in the after the third touch at this high of the high, CK cost in 1 hour became fat, and then you could have started taken the reversal position to the downside here. We continuity. Now let's talk about the correction. This one was for the setups, you see. Now let's talk about the correction. The correction that I'm talking about here are the correction of the Viche Ishimoku cycles. Are the Viche Ishimoku cycle, uh, you know, for example, you will see this correction. A correction is that when KSB is uptrend, Tenkan goes below Kijun. That's a correction. So you have this correction number 1. You see that Tenkan goes below Kijun here. Correction number 2, correction number 3. So what I'm saying is that after the first 3 correction are the good correction because it shows that there is still momentum for the price to go up in three times frame above. Like when I mean by 3 times frame above, I mean by monthly. At that level, the price were on this candle in monthly. The price were on this green candle. You see this green candle, right? So there was still momentum for the price to continue going up. So that's why you see those corrections happening and the price keep moving upward. But from the fourth correction, so that's what I'm explaining here. When in H4 we see the correction 1, 2, 3, it means that we are in the lows of the monthly pullback. Therefore, TS3, time frame skipping by Chi, and there is still a lot of false upside. That's what I was explaining. That's the great opportunity to take continuity to the upside. So you can buy on Kijun SSA, SSB, all right? Kijun SSA, SSB. But now the correction number 4 and 5 will be weak continuity to the upside, but great reversal to the downside. That's why this last correction, this one, number four, this correction number 4 is not even a correction, it's a whole reversal directly. It is not a correction, right? It's a whole reversal. So you need to play with number 2, okay? So when the H4 push trend 2 or 3 appears, enter in the void or inverted Tenkan because the correction 3, 4, 5 are the end of the monthly rise. Okay, what I mean here is that, right? When you had here the push trend number 1, push trend number 2 here, and this one was the last push trend, the push trend number 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So when you see the last push trend number 3 here, enter inside this void and sell it to the downside. That's what I'm trying to mean here. When the correction reach the correction number 4 and 5 in H4, it means that in monthly we are in a void and Tenkan has already hit the VRS. So if you go on monthly, when you go on monthly, you will see that we are inside this candle, the top of this candle, and at that level, Tenkan is at this level. And you know that the VRS, you take the wick of the candle on the right here, right? So this one is not a good Tenkan hit VRS to the left but it made the price actually fall down a little bit. So that's what I try to mean to. Okay. So at this point, it's good to take reversal entry on 15 minutes on TK cross when H4 is in the void because the market will crash down. Correction 4-5 represent the H4 time frame, 1, 2, 3 monthly TS string. So is what I explained to you. You go here at this level on 15 minutes and then you sell. I don't know if you have enough candle to go and spot it. Will you have enough candle to go and spot it? No, we don't have. So the last sentence that I'm explaining here, like correction 4 and 5 represent H4, 1, 2, 3. Is that right? You need to understand something about the market. You need to understand something about the market. I explained to you about on many videos that when you have like time frames like this, right? Monthly, weekly, daily, and H4. If you take the setup on H4, the zone, like a rectangular zone like this, on H4, and then you skip 3 time frame below. So you come here to enter, right? When you skip 3 time frame below, you will spot on the 3rd time frame below monthly, the 1, 2, 3 TK cross. Like Tenkan and Kijun will try to bend down to the downside like this 3 times. You will see that 3 times in a row. That's why I call 1, 2, 3 TK cross in H4. And we will be in an empty space. That will happen on monthly when the monthly candle are above a high like this on this space, above a V breaker on this space. That 1, 2, 3 TK cross on 4 hour will happen when in monthly we are above a high. So let's do the example of this one, for example. You see that the market moved to the upside here, right? Created a down, then created a high. So inside this high, that is above this other candle, right? There will be 1, 2, 3. There will be potentially 1, 2, 3 TK cross in 4 hour. Even this one, this other one, even above this other high, you will see 1, 2, 3 TK cross on H4. We can just go down on H4 and go and spot it, right? That's how you see that the market want to reverse. When you see that there is no more strength, there is no more strength to the upside. Let us spot this one. Let us use this one. Let me try to remove some lines so that I stay with a clean chart. So you see at this level, what happened at the top of just above the high. You see on H4, you will see on H4, Tenkan bending below Kijun and created the first drop of TK cross, right? Then you have another small here, and then you have another one here. It gives you 1, 2, 3 TK cross. If you want me to zoom in, here the zoom. At this level, Tenkan is below. So it gives you the 1, 2, 3 TK cross. That 1, 2, 3 TK cross shows you that we struggle to keep going up, and we need to go down. So you need to be aware of the TS string because we are using TS string. Now you also see Kijun going below SSB one time, Kijun going below SSB the second time, and Kijun going below SSB the third time. That gives you the whole pattern of the double ending of a trend due to CS3 type of entry, the entry on 3 time frame below the setup time frame. That's how the TS3 works. I explained to you that already. So it also works on 4 hours. It's not just 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or 1 hour. Also work like that in 4 hours because it just shows that it just proves you that we are past this high. We have passed this high, this previous high on monthly. And when we pass this previous high on monthly is a too big time frame that is very difficult to go above that level without retracing first to the downside till this point before going to the upside again. So during this period people call it manipulation, but I don't call it manipulation. I just call it 1, 2, 3 TK cross KSB because it is what I actually give you as an hyper elite instruction for to be an hyper elite trader is just to have the ability to read the chart like a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, and read colors, read lines, like in mathematics topology. Like you just understand the shapes. I try to help you understand the shapes with normal observation without using any type of crazy words, right? Use normal observation, read the shapes of the chart. Okay, so that's all for this one. So let us see how to trade on high time frame setups.